So hi guys, welcome to another brand new episode. This is for day trading, and also disclaimer. This is for advanced ICT traders. So as usual, if you have not looked at Inner Circle Trader on your YouTube, please go check it out. Where you're gonna get the mentorship and the co-mentorship, so you can study alone, and of which it's free. Imagine, so go check it out. Nevertheless, today is Thursday. So, and currently, today being on a Thursday, the only news now that we have left, according to my time, is unemployment claims. And GBP came, and at that point, GBP news on interest rates was unchanged. But now that was not the issue. The issue is always if you want to see if on any certain day, it's a high probability day to trade. So for this case, for me, I think today is still a high probability day to trade, especially if you're trading USD pairs. On Friday is when I think it's not high probability because there's no USD news tomorrow. But maybe if you could try maybe USDCAD, because CAD now has some news tomorrow. So it could be a high probability for people who have CAD pairs. So nevertheless, it's 15 minutes to unemployment claims. So I just want to do some analysis of what I'm looking at today, our day trading bias. So anyway, we'll start with DXY. As usual, like I always say, my way of marking charts is very systematical. I just look at where the market price is currently, and above me or below me, I can use PDRAs or mark PDRAs that I can use. So for this case, we'll just go straight to daily, and already have some PDRAs. And something I need to point out is yesterday we had a FOMC, and there was a lot of activity with it. Very good setups with it. If you haven't joined my Telegram group, you can go there and check them out. The link is on my YouTube. It's on my captions on all videos. You'll see it. So anyway, so with daily below me, I'm using this sell side PDRA, and still there's this daily PDRA sell side, which is a daily PDRA. Above me, yesterday I was using this volume imbalance, but now we can update it because now there was a reaction of this bigger area whereby there's a conjunction of volume imbalance, a gap, and fair value. So anyway, today what I'm looking at is probably some dollar gains for New York kill zone, especially now because the only news that we have is for 3:30 on unemployment claims. So if I drop now to 1 hour where I'm doing power 3, so in this case, what I'm thinking today for dollar is to gain, especially off this sell side on daily, this line. So what I'm expecting probably today is some buys, at least cover half of this range. So probably back to the open of the day. That's what I'm thinking. So currently I have EU and USDCAD, EU buy, EU, no, not EU, GU, GBPUSD sells and USDCAD buys. So I'm thinking that probably the unemployment claims, if it comes less, could fuel a lot of dollar buying, a lot of it. Because now remember, the most key important thing based on the Fed that last policy and the statements that Powell did yesterday, the most key point is that they are trying to look at the jobs report. So jobs report data will be very, very, very key, and I think will be very, very volatile. So for example, probably NFP, unemployment claims, motels, the other one, which is ADP or something. So news like those will be very, very, very important. So for that's what I'm thinking. So at least some dollar buys to the open. So if you drop to now EU, no, let's go to GU because that's the setup that I have. So with GU, same thing. my way of marking price is systematical. And as usual, disclaimer, this is for advanced ICT traders. So they will understand a lot, catch up with the model that I'm using. So anyway, I have this daily PDRA, which is a buy side that I'm using here. Below me, there's a lot, but I haven't marked, but still there's this weekly on the weekly time frame BC. If I'm to update this one, below me, I'll use this OB right there, that OB. So anyway, currently, if you go to Power 3, currently I'm looking at sales, at least sales back to open of the day, most probably open of the day. So in this case, so what I'm looking for is sales on that news, the unemployment claim. So I think up to the open of here, that's what I'm thinking. So if we drop to M15, probably I think it's already setting up because my entry was around New York Yield Zone, around 2 to 3 there when it was opening. So what I'm thinking is, for the most part, at least to 50% range of today's range. That's what I'm thinking. Also, remember, there's always that possibility of sometimes price can be messy and continue. So it stops you out, then confirms again, now closing London close. So London close becomes the setup. I always have that scenario also. So nevertheless, this is what I'm thinking. For the majority of the part, I'm thinking dollar buys. So EU sells. So the GU sells on this, and still EU sells. What else? So we'll go to EU. So with EU, the problem with EU is I was trying to see if I can get an entry on it. So anyway, you'll still go to daily first, just for those who struggle with how to map your arrays and coming every day and just looking at the charts systematical. So anyway, current market price, the green line. So I just look above and below for PDRAs on the higher time frame to use. So currently, still I'm using this OB on a daily. This is an OB on a daily. For some who want to choose, they could be using this CB. There's a CB right here. Still seems price is refusing to break above, because after NFP, after FOMC rejection, now we are still at that point, 0.5% of CE, consequent encroachment on it. So nevertheless, for Power 3, if you drop to 1 hour, for the most part, what I'm thinking, at least probably sells. So I was trying to see if I can get good pullbacks, which could now force me to initiate some limit orders if I see it trying to pull back on it, so that we could cover some good sells, and at least those sales to cover the range of 50% probably of that, or just back to the open of the day, which is right here, open of the day. So that's what I'm thinking on this. Remember, these are just day trading setups. These are day trading biases. Day trading is different from swing trading. Remember, you can know the overall bias, but still, if you have the mechanics for day trading, you can trade a retracement or trade the continuation, things like that. So anyway, still we'll go to USDCAD. USDCAD still, I have an entry on this one with GU. So with USDCAD, I'm thinking buys. So we'll just go first to weekly, because now here, if I'm looking above and below market price, on this level, I have this BC. There's a BC right here that we are reacting upon it on the weekly. So above me on the weekly PDRA, there's this big CB, but since it's big, you could still refine it on the daily if you want and look for PDRAs to use on the daily. So above me, if I wanted to use a PDRA that could probably, if could reach and be potential, would be probably this OB, bearish OB right here. So, but nevertheless, today I'm looking at USDCAD buys because now if you drop to 1 hour, and for the fact that we reacted off this weekly BC, New York kill zone, and mind you, today we have had a lot of activity since Asian. So what I'm thinking is probably buys to at least 50% of this range. Remember also, there's always sometimes when price struggles and gives us probably get stopped out, then you get another confirmation. Then you could target the 50% of now the new range. So for nevertheless, that's what I'm thinking for this Thursday. So remember tomorrow, there's no USD nice, there's no USD news, so could be troublesome for those who are trading USD pairs. Still on this journey, you still need to identify days that are high probability and low probability. So it smoothens your edge and it smooths your curve well, because you are avoiding those days that could potentially make you make bad decisions. And yeah, so let's see what the market will do. So it's 5 minutes to unemployment claims. So it's time I need to monitor my trades. So see ya.